you have your introduction. I don't have to sing or anything, do I? Today's speaker is Patrick Hoban. His speech is 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Not 4:31, not 4:29, it is 4:30. Objective is humor. Speech title, Unfrozen. Patrick is the Director of IT for EDC here in Macon County. He's a treasurer for our club and has been a member for 3 years. He's attempting his first humorous speech in honor of the humorous speech competition that's coming up. Speech today is about breaking barriers and overcoming fears, even the fears he did not exist. I am a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my stout. When I get all my steam and hear me about, tip me over and pour me out. We will enjoy Patrick's talk. Let's help Patrick with this talk. He's getting better all the time. He's on a step and improving all the time. Please welcome Patrick.
Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. Wise man once said, work like you don't need the money, love like you've never been hurt, and to dance like no one's watching. I got the first two covered. I'm not very dexterous when it comes to dancing. It wasn't until recently that I had a problem with the last one. I can go to weddings, I can dance, I can go to clubs, I can dance. If there's a big group of people, I don't have a problem. Everybody's drinking, I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. I consider myself to be spontaneous, easygoing, and confident. I also know that you grow whenever you step outside your comfort zone, so I always look for opportunities to do this. So last month when I heard about Kat's toga party, I figured it's time to grow. So what do? We prepare like any great event. I called the wife. I said, honey, grab a babysitter, we're going to a toga party. And she told me, her normal response, are you serious? Yes, I was serious. I went on the World Wide Web, Googled, find out how to tie a toga. Ended up on YouTube, figured it out. It says you take 3 yards, wrap her once around the waist, once over the shoulder, once back around. Remember that yard part, that's going to come in later on. So I head down to Walmart, and they've got everything there, it's great. And I found this wonderful bear's hat. One of the important things about a good toga is your accessories. Makes you stand out from everyone else. So I had my bear's hat. Now it's time to go find my toga. I walk around, I go to the sheets section, and I start looking at sheets, and they're quite expensive. You're looking at $20 for a toga? I don't think so. I wander around a little bit in my bear's hat, feeling pretty confident about the night, and I end up in the fabric section. They've got all kinds of wonderful fabrics there. I've never been in that area, and it was awesome. They've got camouflage, and they had pink Superman, and Marines, and Navy, so I figured what would go good with my silly bear's hat. Like, I'm going to go with the camouflage one. Grab the camouflage one, start looking for my wife. She's going to enjoy the pink Superman one. So I grab her a pink Superman one. Walk over to the ladies. I'm like, I don't know how to buy this stuff, but I need to make togas. And so I need 3 feet. She's like, good, okay, 3 feet, cuts it off for me. I head home. You got 3 feet of material for both of us. Walk in the door. She's like, honey, you sure you want to do this? I'm like, I'm positive. They're giving away $250 for best toga. I got my bear's hat, got some silly sunglasses, got my camouflage toga. We're going to win for sure. So I walk in there and I'm like, it's simple. She's like, do you know how to do this? I'm like, yeah. You just wrap it around here once and you wrap it over your shoulder. Oh no. So what do? We improvise. End up tying it over my shoulder, wrapping a belt around. And luckily for me, my wonderful mother-in-law shows up with an even better idea for a hat besides my bear's hat. And that is the almighty Spartan helmet. So we have our Spartan helmet. My wife's got her toga. We walk into Kat's, we were ready to go. I've got this thing sewn up. No one's going to even touch me. Oh, I walk in there, and they said that the contest is going to get started in about 2 hours. Like 2 hours? I don't want to stand around here this long. So my nerves are building up in anticipation. We start to drink a little bit more, start having a good time, getting a little bit loose. The radio people are all there, having fun. And they finally start the contest. I go up there, I sign my name. We're good to go. And everyone starts dancing around. They all have their little numbers going on. It's like, all right, it's time to pick our finalists. So Tim Kane out in the audience picks everybody. Got a couple girls you can see there. Another guy, cowboy, in the yellow with the cowboy hat on. Then myself. So then they make us go up there and dance. All right, fine. I don't know when to dance, but I'm going to dance. And it's to the a little bit softer now, a little bit quieter now. I can do that. That's no big deal. Hopping up and down, jumping around. And it's all right. We have our winners. Okay, winners. Wait a minute. So I walk up there. And he's like, it's going to be between the cowboy and the Spartan. I'm like, sweet, I just won $125. Not quite. He said, we're going to have a dance-off. That is my part. I'm standing there in the middle of all these people staring at me in a dance-off, and I look over, and that cowboy is Ricky Spivey. He's the dance instructor at the Y, the dance coach. And here's me. I'm just a bartender and an economic development IT guy. You know what to dance against this guy? I froze. Ricky gets out there, starting to do some kind of move. I don't have any. He's popping and locking and whatever they call it these days. I got no idea. And then he points at me. And I'm just like, I got nothing. I said, no, I'm done. I start walking away. It's like, I'm out of here. I can see the money. And the judges are like, listen, you got this thing won. Just do some kind of dance. And my mind was blank. I'm white as a ghost. I look at my wife. I'm just, what do I do? I'm not a dancer. You know, I can't dance against this guy. And I just turned completely white, and I end up standing there. I know the DJ, and the DJ looks at me, and he's like, Hoban, you know your bill, just flex. Flex for the judges. I'm like, all right, fine, so I flex, and then cameras. And I'm like, oh crap, there goes YouTube again. You know, I don't want to be on YouTube doing this. So here I'm in a cold sweat, I'm in a panic, like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to walk away. And I walked away and went outside, and I paid my tab and walked right out the door. And as soon as I got in the next bar, my friends were like, why don't you just dance silly? That's all you have to do. Just do the Cabbage Patch. Do, you know, whatever silly, the Running Man, who cares? If you just did something, you would have won $250. You just walked away, you froze. That's right, I did froze. I mean, the camera was there, there are people there. I don't dance in, I dance in public if there's a big group and I'm not the center of attention. So today, I need you guys to do me a favor. I got a camera, I got a crowd. I'm gonna dance. So everyone stand up, show me how big a foot is. Everyone stand up, give me a foot, put it together, give me a beat. Overcome my fear, and I'm unfrozen. So now all of you can dance like no one is watching. Thank you.
Patrick, you got a chance to win a humorous contest.